So now I have a really good idea how trauma, negative emotions, and subconscious beliefs can lead to disease and might be something we have to look at in order to heal. But what about the kids that come into this world already sick, or children that get sick at a really young age? Surely their condition can't be a result of accumulated stress or unprocessed trauma or disempowering beliefs. Why do they get sick?
So people ask me, what about children? You know, children, young children that come into this world with some condition, how can that be from their subconscious, or is it? And the answer to that is that we simply don't know. I just have to be honest and say that every human that emerges into this world, what has happened before we got here is different for all of us, and we have no way of knowing, and this is where we begin to cross the boundaries of science and spirituality, and the words like karma or destiny or fate. We don't know what those are. What I do know, without any shadow of a doubt, is once that beautiful child arrives in this world, their bodies, their cells, their DNA will respond to the environment and the conditions that we give to them. Our job is to learn to optimize those environments and those conditions.
Individuals come into the planet, and many of them come into the planet because they know they're going to go through some stuff, and they're coming to up-level the awareness of the species. So we don't look at it like, well, this person was born with this disease and that kid was born with that disease, you know, what's wrong? Many of these individuals are coming with very special gifts. On another level, today, a baby that's being born is affected with tremendous, more toxins than ever.
The World Health Organization's classed outdoor air pollution as carcinogenic.
When you look at so many of the cancers, for instance, we absolutely know. This is not some mystery. We know where a lot of these come from. They have to do with chemicals in the food. They have to do with chemicals in the air. They have to do with chemicals in the earth. So did human consciousness create this? Absolutely. But not necessarily the consciousness of the person who contracted the disease. If you are truly treating the earth with reverence, would you allow the level of pollution and contaminants that we allow? If you were really thinking about your children with reverence and holy responsibility to a future generation, would you allow some of the things that we allow? So, if the entire society is allowing economic forces to prevail rather than real humanitarian principles and love of the earth and love of each other and love of our children, then you get what we're getting.